We were in the saloon and you were singing, and there was a woman on my right that I remember that remarked, "How pretty she is. I wonder if she is married." Strange how some idiotic remark will stick itself in your brain like that when all else is vague and confused. I mean, we were in the midst of a tragedy, and some remark that you might overhear on the subway is your clearest remembrance. You were very beautiful. I remember standing there looking at you, thinking, what kind of woman you are. See, I'd never met you personally. I'd only ever seen you on my walks around the deck. And then the crash came, and we were all flung forward, and then there was the screaming and oaths and prayer. I somewhat remember returning to my stateroom to collect my wallet, but it must have been it must have been the menu I grabbed instead. And then we were back on the deck fighting. I was on the deck fighting my way through the crowd, and I somehow managed to get on a boat, but it was swamped immediately, and then I had to swim to another one, and they beat me off with those. And then came the agony, the gurgling cries of the drowning. Then something huge swam by me and leaving a trail of phosphorance in the water, and there was a woman in front of me with a lifeboat, and she went down screaming. I realized that there were sharks, and in a frenzy I swam. I beat that water with my hands with one thing in my mind, to get all this horror behind me. And I swam and swam, and then there was this white thing that came before me, and I clutched it, and I climbed on it, and it was this raft, and you and he were in it. I fainted. All that horror is but a nightmare now in my mind, but I remember clearly that idiotic remark of the woman in the saloon. What pitiful creatures we are.